Atalon wins.
And here we go, spawning in the top left-hand corner of Atalon Waste, E.G. Jaedong. And
he's gonna do it once more, man.
Yes, he is. Jaedong's opponent in the bottom right, from Canada, it is Scarlett. Jaedong is a multiple Brood War champion, and nobody at the highest level of StarCraft understands mind games as well as this kid does. He has done it all. He has seen it all. He's played against it all.
He could be a rock, paper, scissors champion.
He probably would throw a rock every time. And here he has
oh my God.
He has thrown rock against Scarlett's scissors.
He's opening with a 9-4 against Scarlett, who is looking to go for hatch first. It's getting dicey already, man.
Yep, on paper this is a build order win. Now Jaedong still has to execute, and Scarlett will have an opportunity to pull off some kind of magical micro brilliance with her drones, but
it is
unfortunately
very,
it's
very
just
tough.
the situation is getting more and more dire as Scarlett adds a 16th drone before spawning pool.
And another one, a 17.
Oh, and extractor before pool as well. This could not be
any worse for Scarlett.
Yep.
There's no other way to put it. Scarlett is going to see these links from Jaedong making their way across the map right now, and she is not loving life.
No, she is very sad right now, as she knows that on paper this is a very, very difficult hold to make. 10 Lings going to make their way into the natural expansion of Scarlett right now. Does Jaedong go for the hatch, or will he run straight up into the main?
I think he should go straight up into the main, because it's going to take so long for the Lings to hatch. Of course, that's something that we know. That's not something that Jaedong knows.
He's just going to do both.
He's going to send 2 Lings, and I think if he sees the spawning pool timing, he might go immediately.
I think that would be very wise. He's going to see a non-completed spawning pool. Drone's going to have to dance for their lives right now. Jaedong's still working on that hatchery in the natural, so it's just 2 Lings dancing around, the rest making sure that this hatch never completes. 1 drone so low already. Scarlett immediately starts 3 sets of Zerglings and a queen.
So much additional time, though, for Scarlett. Scarlett microing her drone very well as well. Oh my God, this is so well done.
That's superb micro from Scarlett. Jaedong not going to jump onto another drone, and this one is going to go down. Zerglings get trapped, and they will fall. That hatchery in the natural was killed, and now Jaedong's going to make his way up into the main base with a Zergling advantage. It's going to be hard for Scarlett, but she has done a good job thus far.
She has done a really good job, but I'm still kind of questioning the decision from Jaedong to go for that hatchery. That gave Scarlett so much time to get out those additional Zerglings.
Yeah, now Scarlett has a Zergling lead, and Jaedong's forced to retreat back to the other side of the map. He has more drones than Scarlett. And it is even bases. So.
Scarlett did get the extractor a little bit quicker, though. She's already dropping the Baneling nest while researching Zergling speed as well. I think we're going to see a really quick and crazy game here on Acheron, which can still go either way. But Jaedong does have a 5 drone lead.
And Jaedong has been chased all the way back into his main, so he's lost all semblance of map control. Scarlett's actually chasing a Jaedong Overlord in the natural right now, so this is very frustrating for Jaedong. If this goes down, he's going to be supply blocked. And that is not a fun position to find yourself in. Meanwhile, we have Zergling skirmish on the other side of the map with Jaedong pushing Scarlett back for the first time. Both players are going to finish up speed around the same moment, but Scarlett's going to have the faster Banelings, Kev.
Yes, he will. And Jaedong still with that small drone advantage as well. It's 6 drones now, actually. That's a substantial advantage. There's so many Overlords still across the map for Jaedong, though. I think Jaedong has a pretty damn good idea of what he's dealing with. He's going to see these Banelings morph as well, playing with the fire a little bit. Zergling speed is going to finish up on either side.
And for Jaedong, now the Banelings are out, and Jaedong's going to be so careful about how he engages. He has
so many
pure
Zerglings,
Ling against Ling Bane. This is very, very hard for Jaedong, so a situation that started out well for the Tyrant is getting very dicey indeed, Kev. Here comes that first Baneling. It will probably detonate, yes, on just 2 Lings. That's an okay exchange.
It's 21 Zerglings against 6 Zerglings right now. Scarlett has such a massive Ling advantage.
And this hatchery is also going to be canceled. Jaedong's in a lot of trouble, and Scarlett microing her Banelings beautifully, not willing to trade them for Zerglings unless she absolutely has to. Excellent counter-aggression here from
Lings
Scarlett.
against 2 Zerglings, and there are still 3 Banelings over here as well. I think Jaedong is absolutely dead.
I don't know how he recovers from this point. He has his first Banelings morphing, but Scarlett is in the main base, and Jaedong is going to have a very hard time holding. Banelings making their way into the drone line. Drones are going to take a lot of damage, and Jaedong having to rely on hatching Lings. Oh, there's a good connection from Jaedong, and another good connection from Scarlett. Look at the income tab. We can see it's 14 drones to 11. Scarlett is now expanding. So Jaedong will hold and will push her back, but not before taking some pretty substantial damage.
So the lesson so far, Ben, is do not try to take a natural expand. You're going to take a lot of damage.
He who expands first loses. That's the old PvP proverb.
Scarlett with 15 drones against 11 right now. That's, of course, a nice small advantage. But he has to make sure he doesn't make the same mistake as Jaedong did, and that is make too many drones.
You shall not expand as Jaedong goes to work on the hatchery of Scarlett.
With the queen there as well. I don't think that Jaedong is going to be able to take down this hatchery.
His queen is so exposed, and Jaedong does have more...
there are more than enough links there right now for Scarlett as well. And, of course, her reinforcements are here a lot quicker.
Here comes the Baneling.
He's going to have a little Baneling as well. Jaedong is aware of it.
Oh, both players dancing around. The Queen's going to try to target down a Baneling and will target down a Baneling. That's good control from Scarlett. Oh, Jaedong is trying to create good connections. Look at the micro from the Tyrant.
Both players, though. Scarlett is microing so well as well.
This hatchery is going to... Oh, now the Baneling has died, and that's going to mean Jaedong has to leave. So good hold by Scarlett.
Very good hold. She did end up losing the Queen, but the Queen bought her enough time to make sure that hatchery can finish, and more links were able to hatch. So I think that was excellent defense from Scarlett. And of course, fantastic micro by Jaedong as well. Both players just microing oh so well.
Jaedong now going to run up into the base and get that final scout just to see exactly what the state of the game looks like. And he's going to say, all right, you've got about as many drones as me, maybe a few more, but your big advantage is in your hatchery. So
Lynx is dancing around back and forth, singing a song. Scarlett getting a good scout over here as well, so he's going to see that Jaedong indeed, at least I think she got the confirmation, yes, that Jaedong is going to try to expand once more, but she also knows that her hatchery is done already, so she's going to have a pretty damn big larva advantage, which is crucial in the phase of the game, in this phase of the game, if the game has unfolded in the way it did, because this has been such a bizarre ZvZ already. You don't practice too many scenarios like this, Ben.
Check out the APMs of these two players, both of them about equally fast, 235 average on either side, so lots of furious micro and multitasking happening from both these great Zerg players.
And we got 9 against 12 army supply. Well, it's something.
It is something. It's enough for them to fight as Jaedong continues to dance around and try to create good trades. Microing every Zergling so meticulously.
Well, play is droning up pretty hard right now, though. Scarlett still with that reasonable drone advantage. Of course, he's getting that from... He's actually going to layer in there on natural.
Oh, Spinecrawler is going to uproot. This could be an opportunity for Jaedong to run up, and he's going... Oh, he is going to try to run up, but nope. The Baneling's there.
I think that little Link did see this hatchery morphing into a layer. That's a reasonable tell for Jaedong. Jaedong is going to throw down a Roach Warren in return to this.
Interesting.
Do you think he's going to go for one, that he's not going to go layer?
Probably going to go for a hatch tech attack would be my guess. A big Roach Baneling attack. I think it's really smart that Scarlett morphs her layer in the natural. That hatchery lost a lot of health, and by turning it into a layer, it's going to gain some of those hit points back. So, smart play out of Scarlett.
Of course, a little bit of a tell as well to Jaedong.
Of course.
Make it a little bit easier. Jaedong's still not going to layer, getting morphing a couple of overlords now as well, but he's on 29 drones. He's 11 drones behind right now. He's okay. Just started layering his natural.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Jaedong. Also building his layer in the natural, and Scarlett will not scout that.
Oh, he cancelled. I was already about to wonder because there were 2 overlords in production as well. So Jaedong is going to go for the big hatchery. And did Scarlett see this layer morph? She didn't see it with that little link that ran by.
But
so
it was a very
it was really awesome for us. We fell for it, Jaedong.
Oh, you trickster, you. So it's going to be probably a big Roach Baneling attack. We see 9 roaches on the production tab right now. Will there be any more roaches added, or is Jaedong going to save the rest of his gas for Banelings? Scarlett, intelligent positioning on the Spinecrawlers. These are so far apart that Banelings cannot kill more than one at a time, and a great scout there by Scarlett sees, all right, I see what's up. I see you attacking.
I see roaches making their way across the map, and with already 3 Spinecrawlers, or at least this one is about to finish up. Few more going down. Scarlett's going to have a ridiculous amount of spines, and then she's just going to have to buy a little bit of time for her Mudas to more.
Scarlett knows all she has to do is hold, and she has won because a layer tech Zerg can do nothing about Muta. Here comes Jaedong. First Banelings making their way forward. There's going to be a lot of spine. Oh, great trade for Scarlett. 2 Banelings for 3, and another good exchange as 1 Spinecrawler will go down. The rest are morphing. Jaedong not getting good detonations on these Banelings at all. Finally manages to kill a couple of Banelings of Scarlett's, but it's not going to matter. That's a great hold.
That is a fantastic hold, man. 9 Mutalisks are in production right now for Scarlett. And as soon as those 9 Mutalisks are out,
oh man, Jaedong has just been shut down. He will kill the Spine Crawlers, Kevin, but it doesn't matter. With this many Mutas popping out, he should be, or Scarlett should be able to clean up the roaches of Jaedong.
There is a crazy amount of Zerglings on the way, though, and that can actually be kind of annoying. We know that Mutalisks are going to have a hard time keeping up with all those Zerglings that are going to be running around, so Scarlett is going to have to worry about that.
Now, Scarlett's got to worry about it, but I don't think she's sweating it too much. She's way ahead in drones, 43 to 30, and even if she loses 20, she's going to be able to bounce back. So a couple Banelings are going to make their way up into the main base, but the Mutas, expertly split off, will deal with that. Zerglings might kill a couple of drones, but ultimately this is a very good defense for Scarlett.
Yep, she has a lot of Mutalisk out right now. She just needs to stabilize a little bit. Layer attack is going down right now, but Jaedong is running out of units to pressure with. He's going to lose a lot of Overlords that are scattered all around the map. Scarlett is 20 supply ahead. He has the tech advantage as well. Everything is going in his way.
Now, Jaedong was able to create a drone lead for himself in that exchange, killing off enough workers that he does pull ahead. And Spore Crawlers are really good against the Mutas, so he's not dead yet. Scarlett has all the map control in the world, and it's going to be very, very difficult for Jaedong to continue to attack into Scarlett.
This is Overlord hunting paradise, though,
man. Oh, man. It's a field day for these Mutas.
One's probably going to get at least 3 more. These two are definitely going to fall. That one might fall over there. I think there was one more over here, which is out of position. So this is a really, really nice pick up.
That alone will supply block Jaedong. Queen might go down as well. Nope, Scarlett's going to pull back. Doesn't want to risk running into spores.
Jaedong did sort of at least make that work. Certainly with those across the map. Made it a little bit harder for Scarlett. And also, of course, forced those Mutalisks to stay at home and defend against the Lynx. And that's the last thing you want to